I think कपड़ों के साथ तो कोई सेक्स करता नहीं है.
अभी कुछ करना है तो सॉलिड करना है. Rejected.
Oh God.
सब कर लिया. ओम शांति.
Safe है, safe है.
End of the story.
I cannot say that on camera.
So that would be, oh my God, yeah, more.
I'm like, go deep. Let me go down. It's more of moaning and using all kind of words, But I like my partner to also use words which are like, abusive. Of course, abusive words during sex really like turns me on like anything.
अभी करना.
Fuck me harder, baby. Come on, fuck me harder.
एक तो मुझे किचन में सेक्स करना, I love it, किचन में किसी ने शेल्फ पे मुझे रख के and someone is kissing me passionately. Oof, that is something which like really turns me on.
I love big eyes, and that's kind of a weakness for me, and that's one thing which I tend to focus on more than having a big dick.
I always fantasize having sex by a waterfall in the jungle, In natural sex, the waterfall is falling and then a Tarzan comes in and I'm like, going galore on his naked body, ooh la la.
To have sex in my gym with my gym mates.
I have underwear fetish. Like, I love to see my partner in underwear. Every time I give him a new underwear, like different shapes and like Shin-chan, Doraemon, anime.
Nice fetish would be to have a gang of guys in nice, clean Calvin Kleins or Gucci undergarments, original ones. Weirdest fantasy would be when I'm doing it on the same bed with the father and the son.
Sex at work or sex with the professor would be like really nice.
I see a chick, wannabe chick, flaunting her hair, her stupid makeup, and she's going with a hot guy. I feel like, bitch, I'm also the queen here and I kind of, go and sleep with that man. Well, I've done that, I've done that when I was young. I've snatched girls and their boyfriends. So, you can say, that is one of the weirdest fantasy that I have, किसी का boyfriend, वो भी किसी लड़की का boyfriend छीन के खा जाओ. That is like a very good fantasy I have. I was in the night super and then there's this hot guy who was sitting beside me, and we went on talking, but it ended up with a blow job under the, blanket which was given to us. And trust me, the lights were on.
I've done it with a lot of.
I give a blowjob to someone on the bus from Delhi to Dehradun, and it was like f***ing weird. The next year we were in the same university of
Actors, IPL players.
So I got a date and we both don't have a place to do something. So he invited me to a park. हम बैठे bench पे and he started doing things. So I went down. So that's the most daring thing I did.
Do I need to seduce someone? I think people should seduce me, no?
I think it has to be my eyes and my smile.
I quite have a good facial expression.
Sexy underwear डाल लो आप, कुछ हाव भाव दिखा लो, कुछ पकड़ लो यहाँ से वहाँ, बस हो जाता है काम.
I used to stand like this. Okay, can you see this? Ass biting. I love it.
I would like to be chased on and pampered and the other person making efforts towards me.
I think if a guy kisses me passionately,
the guy should be muscle man. And वो उसको मुझे pamper करना आना चाहिए.
I think for me sex is fun, so it cannot be dirty at the end of the day. Yeah.
It's roche. I really want to do with my boy, but he don't like it. I showed it. He was like, ah.
Doing with the dad and the son on the same bed. Maybe their mother joining in. I don't mind.
I'm not going to explain what roche is. You can Google it. Seriously, it's really dirty.
When someone is driving, I blow him. Or if I'm driving, he blows me. And if there is a driver, we both have to sex at the back seat.
I hope my fantasies really seduce you for the first time and then,